Good morning. It is morning for me right now. First off, let's get one thing straight right now. Yes, I have a Steelers shirt on. Do not come for the team. It is my dad's team. And yeah, any disrespect, I'm going to delete your comment. Okay. All right, let's move on now. So, this is UnicornyKy when she first wakes up. Well, but with clothes on. I threw on these clothes, just some sweats and some loungy type clothes because I'm about to work out really quick, get on the bike, get a little sweat in before I hop in the shower. Today I wanted to wash this hair. It is big, but it is frizzy now and it's dry, so I want to refresh my curls a bit. So we're going to do another wash and go today. So I just wanted to say hi really quick before I hop on the bike. Something that I wanted to be working on lately is trying to get more active. You all know, many people know, and a lot of people also have been struggling with inactivity because of like quarantine and things like that. And there is a huge lack of motivation for myself. So I think that getting a little bit of cardio in can make a difference. So hoping that once I get more in a rhythm, I can do a little bit more than cardio. But today we're just gonna get on the bike before we wash our hair. So yeah. Y'all, so I only had intentions on being on the bike for like 30 minutes, but I was running my mouth on Twitter and I ended up being like a whole hour. Do you need proof? I want proof. I want to document this moment because I'm fucking sweating. I usually don't sweat this much. Like, I'm gonna expose myself. It is what it is. We sweat, right? It's a good thing. 60 minutes, okay, in 6 seconds. 402 calories. Hello? 16.65 miles. Okay. Who is this girl? I don't know her. All right, it's time. Oh, let me get out of your face. All right, I'm about to shower, do my little hair routine, and then get some baking started. Hey y'all, so I'm talking to you through the mirror. I hope that's fine. But I just figured while my hair was still wet that I would show you all really quick what, I'm looking at you. Anyways, I thought I would show you what hair products I use really quick. Yeah, and if you all want a like hair video, like more in detail, please let me know. I would love to do it, but I just want to know that that's what you all would want. Please ignore my attire. I really hate being bareback when my hair is wet. So I just threw on something. So yeah, I use AG Boost for my conditioner. So I put a lot on while I'm in the shower and then take some out and keep some in for like a leave-in conditioner. So now I'm going to put in my Play Curl Dad mousse for wash and go. So you can still see like my hair is still wet and it still has some of the conditioner, but just not too much. Then I just run them through my curls. Run the mousse through my curls. I don't know who them is. I just like to make sure it's all lathered in there. The bounce. It's the bounce for me. Sorry if my hands look messy, but after I put the mousse in, I put in this Dad Advanced Climate Control Heat and Humidity Gel. Not too much. Okay, now from here, I just, I don't air dry the whole time, but I also don't dry it or diffuse my hair at the full time. So I'm going to diffuse it for a little bit, and yeah. Any of you aren't, I'm sorry, I don't know where to look because I'm talking in the mirror, but if any of you are not familiar with what a diffuser is, so it's a blow dryer with like, I have this add-on that diffuses, and I got this hair dryer. It's called a Gem Force. I got it from TJ Maxx, y'all, for $25 a while ago. See, there's the sticker still on it. It's the trick, it does the trick, and yeah, I'm happy with it, so. I also don't like to put the heat all the way up on this when I'm diffusing my hair, because heat's still not great for your hair. So I try to put it like middle temperature and like middle speed, if that makes sense. Okay, so my hair's still wet. Okay, my hair's still wet, more damp, a little wet still. I'm noticing where my hair is gonna be frizzy at, y'all, and I'm not happy with that. This piece right here is gonna be frizzy. And I don't wanna put too much product in my hair, so it is what it is, okay? But yeah, so I'm gonna let it air dry for the rest of the time. I said it is what it is, but I'm annoyed. Okay, whatever. Put a little more mousse in there. Hi you all, so as you can see, I did not continue recording that day. I had a lot of orders to get out and I was trying to rush, and I was like, okay, let me not vlog. So here I am today. I'm back about a week later, don't tell anybody. But I wanted to sit and talk with you all about, you know, where I'm at, how things have been, and why I am currently taking a streaming break at the moment. So yes. For anyone new, I'm Kai. I create content on Twitch and here on YouTube as well. I'm big on showing up as our authentic selves. So yeah, I really wanted to just have a real conversation, be a little transparent. But before we get into anything, please make sure to subscribe to my channel if you're into entrepreneurship, real talks, Sims content, all that good stuff. And like the video as well. So I think that I'll start with just the fact that I've been very uninterested when it comes to content creation right now. So I've been doing this for about a year, getting close to a year now, and there's just a lot of things that have made me feel not so great in this space. if that makes sense. And a lot of it is mainly in my head and in my mind, and I'm aware of that. So that's why I wanted to take a break. Some feelings that I've been feeling, it's like that I'm failing. I feel like I'm failing at this. I know that everything doesn't come right away, right? But I just don't feel like I'm doing the greatest of jobs. I always feel like I could do more. Because of those feelings, it takes me away from like enjoying just creating content like I used to. But now that things are opening back up and more people are out, less people are online, a lot less people online. So because of that, analytics are, you know, they've taken a, I don't know what the hell, they've gone down. Analytics have definitely changed. And I wanted to take this break to remind myself of what I like about content creation outside of the analytics, to remind myself of my worth outside of the analytics, because we're more than just these numbers. We really are, and it's really hard for us to feel that way sometimes because we want success and we want to grow in these spaces, and numbers have a lot to do with that success. But yeah. So I had to take myself away from Twitch for that reason. And outside of the analytics, I just personally feel like I'm not doing enough. And I feel like no matter what I'm doing and no matter how busy I am, I feel like I genuinely am just not doing enough. Like not creating enough content, not in enough people's streams to hang out, not playing enough games outside of stream, not marketing my business well enough. Like I just genuinely feel like I'm always not doing enough. Just not doing enough. Feeling very unworthy. Yeah. I've been struggling, y'all. I've been struggling. And I do want to just say that I don't want to come from a space where I seem ungrateful, because I'm very grateful for my community. I'm very grateful for all of the support that I get. It's just my mind. It's just my mind, and I'm trying to fight it every single day. Like I'm literally in my head fighting for my life, okay? Like all of the time. Another thing that I've been struggling with in this space is feeling like showing up as my authentic self is enough. I don't feel like I'm an entertainer. I am not an entertainer. I don't consider myself an entertainer, as even though I am a content creator and I'm a streamer, and I entertain some. I don't feel like I'm an entertainer. And what I mean by that is like the performance act of it all. I don't feel like when I get on my streams, I am acting. I'm literally just being myself, and hope that it's enough, and hope that people enjoy me, just me for being me, and not because I made them laugh 20 times, but just because they feel a connection and like me as a person, you know? A lot of the time lately, I've just been feeling like it's not enough. And it makes me feel like, do I really belong in this space or not, you know? So I've been having a lot of self-doubt when it comes to that. But personally, I don't want to change. I'm not going to change. I look at other streamers that I admire so much, and they all are just so funny. They all have like little jingles or just really cool alerts, really cool sound alerts, and all of these different things that I don't feel like I have. And this is a really negative mindset for myself to be in. So I'm acknowledging that first and foremost. It's a really negative mindset for me to be in because I'm comparing myself. I'm comparing myself to others. Not when it comes to numbers or finances, but just like my personality. And that's not good. It's not healthy. And like getting stuck in that type of mindset, like I will never be happy because there's always going to be somebody prettier. There's always going to be somebody better. There's always going to be somebody more successful. That doesn't make me less than. I'm saying the description more successful, more pretty. And I think with more, the opposite of that means less, right? But it doesn't need to. It literally doesn't need to. But yeah, I think I wanted to take this break to really see, like, do you still want this? Like, is this something that you enjoy outside of everything? Take away the self-doubt. Like, what are you really doubting? And I think the main thing is how I'm being perceived and how others like me. And I don't want to live my life like that. I really don't. I feel like you'll forever be chasing something if you're always worried about how you're being perceived and how entertaining you are, how pretty you are, how funny you are. I just want to be, I just want to be myself. I think that success is subjective, and I need to find out what success means to me. I really do. And when I'm thinking about it now, I'm thinking about obviously being able to be stable mentally and financially and physically for not only me, but my family as well. I think about living in authenticity. I do. Being my full self and being okay with that and loving myself because of that. Because there's only one me and there's only one you, and there's beauty in that. I need to remind myself more that there are many people who will still enjoy my space, even if it's not the most hype, even if it's not the most funny, but because they'll be attracted to my energy and I'll be attracted to their energy and my community, and I'm just trying to be okay with who I am and standing firm in that in all spaces, not just content creation, but all spaces. For instance, being that I'm a small business owner, a new small business owner now, I had a recent event where I was around more family that I haven't seen in over a year because of the pandemic, and them asking, I don't know, first of all, I don't know why people feel the need to always ask you, where are you working? I hate that shit. But they do, and it is what it is. So in those moments when I was being asked that, I felt shame. And I don't know why. I think it's because being an entrepreneur is so not accepted. It's not traditional, right? And it's not really accepted by many. And especially when you don't have much to show for it at the time. And I don't, or I didn't. And I'm learning, but I think that there was just so much shame because, most people are doing that salary, 9 to 5, and that's what works for them. But being that I was so unhappy in my job, just going into all of that all the time, I felt shame, and I didn't like that. And it's ironic how my business is literally named Shamelessly Sweet, and I shouldn't have shame when it comes to Shamelessly Sweet, okay? Moments like that, I'm just referring to that as a reference that I need to just be more proud of where I'm at in life, no matter if I'm currently struggling or I'm doing the best that I've ever done. I need to be proud of every single step in all of these journeys, and because all of this is new, all of this is still new. I've only been streaming for less than a year, almost a year now. I only quit my job in April. It's now July. It's still, in the grand scheme of things, there has not been that much time that has gone by, right? Just started my business a month ago, and I have all of these expectations of myself, I need to be doing better, I need to be doing more, and not granting myself ease, not granting myself rest, not granting myself happiness. I really wanted to take the time out to say thank you to my community for being patient with me all of the time, being understanding that my mental health isn't always the best, and that moments like this I need to take a step back, and for understanding that, encouraging it, and not letting me feel any guilt when it comes to that. So thank you so much, Corny crew. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. It means a lot. I was saying this when I was announcing that I was going to take a break. I got a lot of, we'll still be here, don't worry. I got a lot of that. And first of all, thank you for saying it. I appreciate it. But in all honesty, I'm okay with the fact that there might be people that won't be there anymore because I took a break, I think a lot of content creators, we get really scared to take breaks because we might be in a rhythm with our analytics and things might be great, and then take a break, people forget about you. That's always every content creator's fear. So I didn't want that for myself. When I made the decision to take a break, I told myself that might be the case. So what? Right? Yes, I appreciate every single person in my community. However, everybody and everything comes in seasons, and if our season is over, that's okay. That's life. Regardless, I did something that was good for myself, and that was taking a break and really reeling in and spending time with myself and figuring myself out, figuring out what matters to me the most. Sometimes I think we just need to self-reflect. This break was super important for me because I haven't been able to take breaks from streaming other than tragedy showing up in my life. Like, that's the only time that I really allowed myself to not stream, is when I literally couldn't get out of bed because I was really upset or down about something really hard going on in my life. And I wanted to change that. That's not healthy at all. I think that even if I don't have the finances to go on a nice vacation right now, I still should allow myself to have a staycation from my full-time job of content creation, right? Really important to take breaks. It's so important. And I think that's how I got here. I wasn't giving myself enough time outside of streaming to reflect, to sit with myself. Like, I was just always on Twitch. But we all deserve time to rest and recharge. Period. We deserve that. And I told myself that I deserved that, especially with the feeling uninterested aspect of all of this. So yeah, I'm now resting and I'm now recharging, and I'll eventually be feeling better about going back to streaming. I didn't put an end date on it because I don't know when I'm gonna feel ready to be back on, but probably soon. If you're not following me on Twitch, go ahead and feel free, twitch.tv/UnicornyKy. So when I come back, you can welcome me back. Another thing that I've been trying to work on during this break is communication with myself. Really sitting and not necessarily talking to myself, but I'm not like, "Hi Kai, what do you need?" But like in my head, being more intentional with my actions that are healthy for myself. Like being better about my eating habits, not waiting until 2 p.m. to eat my first meal, not waiting until 2 p.m. to have my first sip of water, things like that, I wasn't doing the best job at that, and that's something that I'm really working on during this break, is paying attention to what I really need, what my body needs, what my mind needs, and being intentional with my actions when it comes to that. The last thing that I'm really trying to hone in on and focus on is embracing the fact that I am enough. I am enough no matter what state I show up in. I am enough no matter how bad I feel. I'm enough. Something that I think I'm going to do is start working in affirmations into my day. So please feel free to let me know your favorite affirmations or any affirmations that help you or have helped you in the past. I would love to hear them. I think I'm going to make like an affirmation jar and pull them each day. I might record that process as well. So if any of you are interested in doing that along with me, feel free. I would love to do that. Let's hold each other accountable for being kind to ourselves. I always tell my community this. I think before every single time I end stream, I say, be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, and be kind to yourself. So I pride myself on being kind to others, and I need to be better about being kind to myself. So yeah, affirmations I think is something that I'm definitely going to implement. So definitely join me on that. Share your favorite affirmations in the comment section below. I would really appreciate it. I need a lot of rest. That's something that I've always struggled with, because I always feel like I'm not being productive enough, as I spoke about a little earlier. But a good friend of mine named Shanice, she reminded me that rest is productivity. If I'm resting and allowing my body to get the rest that it needs, I can show up better when I'm well rested, right? So resting is productivity. Everyone needs different amount of rest, and I'm just somebody who needs a lot of it. I feel like I'm always tired, y'all. Like literally always, always tired. And when I'm tired, I need to feel good about the fact that I'm resting versus beating myself up about it because I could be doing something else. I feel like there's always something that could be done. There's always something more that can be done. That's just what it is. However, I can't show up fully in those spaces unless I'm rested. So I need to be better about not feeling guilty about that and just honoring my body, honoring my mind and what it needs in those moments and being okay with that. I know this is a bit of a ramble, but that's what I do. I talk a lot. Shout out to Reva, Miss Reva, who has got it stuck in my mind that all earth signs apparently are ramblers. If you agree with that or you're an earth sign and you're a rambler, let me know in the comment section below because I've noticed it seems to be true. Before I go, I wanted to ask you all a couple of questions and hear back from you. I would like to know, have you ever been uninspired with something that you were once passionate about? And how did you resolve that? Did you resolve it or did you just let it go? I would love to hear back from you because I'm in a space where I'm feeling uninterested or not interested or unproductive and discouraged. I would love to know how you all combat that, and it could probably help me and help other people as well that are watching this. So any feedback is amazing to me. I appreciate it. Before I let you go, or you can leave whenever you want, but before you go, a quick call to action. Check out my description below the video. And if you're not following my socials, please do. I have my Twitter that I'm super active on. I have my gamer Instagram. I have my baking Instagram there. My TikTok. I have all of my socials that are applicable, and I would love your support on all of those platforms. If you would like to support me more, I would really appreciate it. And if you did not yet give this video a thumbs up, please do. It would mean the world if you enjoyed it, of course. And I'm really bad at like ending, so bye. Oh, by the way, I was wearing shorts